Alright, they want us to divide these problems. The first, or divide this polynomial by this polynomial, that one divided by that one. Well, if this factors, that would be easy, but it doesn't always factor. So if it doesn't factor, you're going to have to use synthetic division or long division. Well, what I can see right away, though, before I do anything else, is I can see that they all have a factor of 2 in common. So let's just make it easier and divide out the 2. So that becomes 4, that becomes 14, that becomes 22, that becomes 7, that becomes 2, and 1. Now it's much easier to deal with.
Wait, what did you do?
I factored out a 2.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because think about like factoring a 2 out of this one and a 2 out of this one and then just canceling them out. That's what I did. Okay? The next thing I can do is say, you know what, these kind of look like I can move some stuff around. I'm not quite sure, but I always like, whenever I see a cubic, I like to see if it factors by grouping before I do anything else. So I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to move things around just a little bit and see if I get lucky. If I factor out a 2 up here, I get 2x cubed, a 2x out of there, I get 2x squared minus 11. Yeah, that's not going to work. So that's not going to might have to do long division.
Okay.
Long division never really hurts to do long division, but it's always easier. It's always easier to do factoring if you can factor it, or synthetic if you can do synthetic. And you could do synthetic, but let's with a little bit of manipulation you could do synthetic. But let's just do long division. I'm just trying to think if there's another way to do this. If I take a 2 out, yeah, it's not going to work to do anything else. So I'm going to put a 2x plus 1 on the outside, and 4x cubed minus 14x squared minus 22x minus 7 on the inside. So here's the process. I'll do it quickly. I have other videos on my website. That divided by that, it goes here, which is 2x squared. Use parentheses, multiply that there,
Do you have an extra sheet of notebook?
and put it right here. Alright. So I divided 4x cubed by 2x, and I put that here, and now I'm multiplying that, and I'm writing that answer here. 4x cubed plus 2x squared. Okay? Now I'm subtracting that. I like to change colors. I'm subtracting that. So let's distribute the negative in. Those go away. That was the whole point of that. These add down to 16, negative 16x squared. Now I'm going to bring down the next thing. You could bring down the 7 also, but that 7 doesn't really matter right now. Now I divide this by this and put it up here, which is negative 8x. Multiply that negative 8x by those things, put in parentheses, I get negative 16x squared minus 8x. Change colors of pen so you can see what I'm doing. Just distribute the negative in, add straight down, that goes away, which is better. Negative 14x. Bring that 7 down, that negative 7 down. Oh, this works out. This is going to work out nicely. Divide this by this, put it here, negative 7, right? So that's negative 14x minus 7. Subtract, and lo and behold, it's all gone.
Okay.
Which meant, by the way, that this probably could have factored if I would have just thought a little bit harder about it. I just don't. By grouping, it didn't seem like it was going to factor by grouping. So what do you get when you divide that original green thing by that 4x plus 2? You get 2x squared minus 8x minus 7. That's what you get.
All right.